How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another NBA 2K22 MyNBA Rebuilding Challenge What If scenario. So, someone else requested me to do this with the updated rosters. It's another Victor Wembanyama What If scenario, and it's going to be with the Dallas Mavericks. So, I think that's a cool team to try out with, especially now since there's no more Kristaps Porzingis on the team. Victor Wembanyama will have, he'll be the lone big man. And I guess the Mavericks need a big man. Something that they've been looking for. So maybe Victor Wembanyama could be that guy. So we're going to simulate starting from 2023. I'll see you guys from there. But before we get into it, leave a like and subscribe. And let me know down in the comments below some of my videos. Check my stuff down in the description. I'm going to play this down below containing other NBA 2K22 MyNBA rebuilding content. And my content from me, TJP. And, it's going to be the same rules as the updated New Orleans Pelicans video that I did a few days ago. So, yeah, with that being said, gameplay time. Okay, so we're right at the start of where we're going to start actually talking and simulating. So last season, the Grizzlies ended up winning what would be this year's finals. We actually ended up with the 12th seed, and somehow we got the number 1 pick and won the lottery. Pelicans won this year's finals with Brandon Ingram as a finals MVP for 2023. So, yeah, we have Chet Holmgren on the team. I lit the CPU draft, which is not what I really want. And also, the Mavericks don't have their pick, so I don't even know how they would actually get Victor on the team. Like, it just wouldn't be possible in real life. But, I mean, it would be extremely unlikely. But I guess we'll figure out a way to do it in 2K. I guess we're going to have to move Chet. So I'm probably going to have to force a trade, and we're going to have to make it with the Spurs. So I guess we'll give the Spurs Chet and maybe some picks, and hopefully get the number 1 pick from that. But that'll be the move. Most of the team is pretty much the same, and there's a couple guys we let walk. I think like Chris and somebody else. All right, that's it. So let's make this trade here and try to get the number 1 pick so I can get Victor Wembanyama on the team. Okay, I traded Chet Holmgren and 3 first-round picks for the number 1 overall pick. So Spurs have Chet, last year's number 1 overall pick, and now we're going to get Victor Wembanyama for the video's sake. I guess that's fine, since obviously Chet's not going to be on Dallas anyway. So there we go. We're going to get Victor here. For the video's sake. We have to do it for the video's sake. So, Victor Wembanyama, welcome to team. Victor, there we go. So that'll be our only pick, I believe. Unless we had a second rounder that I must have mistaken for, but I don't think we do. So we got 4 seasons. Let's see if we can get to the chip, because we kind of didn't do that great this past season. We got to the first round, lost. And last season, like I said, we missed the playoffs altogether. Alright, so in terms of like qualifiers and team deals, we're just going to bring back the same team for the most part. I mean, maybe we'll fill in some like positional needs, because we may not need, like, for example, 3 centers. We may not need Boban, Maxi Kleber, and Dwight Powell. Like, maybe we just need Dwight Powell, right? So we'll probably do moves like that, and maybe just fill out the rest of the team with some like smaller guys. Like, okay, I'll keep a Trey Burke because he's on minimum. So yeah, like I said, maybe we need another center, another power forward, another small forward, another point guard. So we get that. That'll be 2 centers, 3 point guards, 3 shooting guards, and then we would just need another small forward, power forward, center. So yeah, that'd be pretty much it. All right, so at player progression, so here's the team that we're gonna be rocking with for pretty much most of the team. So Doncic, Brunson, Victor, Spencer Dinwiddie, Josh Green, Dorian Finney-Smith, Tim Hardaway Jr., got Dwight Powell, Caldwell Pope, picked up JaMychal Green, who, by the way, I don't know what's wrong with his picture, but it doesn't look like his face scans, or just him in general. So I think that's wrong there. We got Reggie Bullock, Frank Ntilikina, Maxi Kleber, Davis Bertans, and then Trey Burke. All right, so that's going to be the team for this upcoming season, and I'll show you guys the rotations once we get to the start of the first season. I'll let the coach do his thing. So Victor's going to be getting 29 minutes in his first season. Doncic, Brunson, Green, Finney-Smith, and Wembanyama. It's a pretty good starting 5. We've got Dinwiddie's coming off the bench with Tim Hardaway Jr., Powell, and Caldwell Pope. And, okay, there you go. Now his picture is fixed. It was in free agency. It was something completely different. But okay. Wow, what a very high-quality image of Frank Ntilikina. All right. So in terms of scoring options, I mean, I'll just set them. I usually don't do that, but we'll do it here. And we did it in the last video, so we'll go. I'm looking for Jalen Brunson to be the 3rd. So yeah, honestly, it's probably going to be what the scoring options are for the majority of this video. Doncic, Wembanyama, and Brunson. I mean, I think Luke is going to be the first scoring option, like, no matter what. So, I think this is good. I'll take it. I think this team could be pretty solid. And let's see if we can make the postseason. We'll go to the trade deadline. And I'll see you guys once I'm there with stats. And we'll evaluate how Victor's doing. All right, so the trade deadline is upon us. And we are currently sitting at 38-17. Half game back from the Minnesota Timberwolves. So we're having a good season so far. Let's take a look at the stats, see how the players are doing, how Victor's doing. Well, Doncic is playing unbelievable. By the way, Doncic won an MVP, and we didn't even make playoffs. I forgot to mention that. When we were the 12th seed, he still won the MVP. He's been that great. Again, he's not the main focus of the video, but just the sheer numbers that he's putting up, it's worth pointing out. However, Victor's having a nice rookie season. 18.5 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, almost a steal a game, a little over 2 blocks. Not turning the ball over too much. I mean, the shooting splits, well, the 3-point percentage is not there yet. But he's playing 31 minutes a game now, so that's good to see from him. So he's having a nice year, rookie season, for sure. Brunson is the third guy, doing pretty good. Hardaway off the bench, playing pretty solid. It's a little Spencer Dinwiddie doing his thing out there. Josh Green is coming to his own a little bit. But yeah, obviously Victor is the main focus of the videos. So yeah, so far not too bad as a second option. I mean, obviously he's going to improve. So at some point I think his good numbers will go up and Lucas might dip a little bit. But yeah, right now though it's looking pretty crazy. But yeah, let's take a look at that coaching game plan and just adjust the rotation. So yeah, Victor's going to be getting 33 minutes for the rest of the season. So he'll probably, his stats might go up a little bit more. We'll see if the efficiency kind of maybe gets to 31% from 3. That'd be okay, I guess, for rookie season. I think maybe he'll make that jump next year to like around 35. We'll see. I don't know. Either way, I'm liking the team the way it is. Obviously, second seed right now, really almost at that number 1 spot, which would be great if we could clinch it and then do well in the postseason. But don't want to find us to simulate, so I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Luka Doncic ended up winning the MVP. Victor Wembanyama, Rookie of the Year. So there you go. And the splits, the shooting splits did go up. I mean, 44, almost 45%. He shot 31.3 from 3. 68 from the line. That's not bad. 18 points, 8.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, steal, 2.2 blocks a game. So yeah, put up some nice stats in his rookie season as the number 2 guy behind MVP Luka Doncic, third straight MVP. Ben Simmons, 6th man of the year. Comes here Jonathan Isaac. Most improved Chet Holmgren, who was on our team, but yeah, we traded him for the sake of the video. And then Dwayne Casey, Coach of the Year. Nathan Mack, Executive of the Year. So, pretty cool stuff there. And let's take a look at some of the All-NBA teams, see if we had anybody else on any of these teams. I don't think we will, besides the ones that are aforementioned obvious, and that is the ones that I was thinking of. So, we were the 2 seed. 54-28 is what we went. And here's just the rest of the team, how they did, in case you guys were curious. Some decent numbers there from Brunson, Hardaway. They all had above 10 points in double digits. Could have had maybe 6, potentially, if Dinwiddie and Josh Green just scored a little bit more. But for the most part, loving the team the way it is. I think this team could be pretty good in the postseason. We'll find out in the playoffs. I keep saying postseason when I mean to say playoffs, and then playoffs when I mean to say postseason. I don't know what it is. I just decide to switch them. Maybe I just do it for fun. Who knows? Anyways. Let's take a look at the coaching game plan. Adjust the minutes. So Victor's going to be getting 32 minutes in this playoffs. So, all right. Cool stuff there. A lot of the burdens will be on Luka. Hopefully next season it'll be a little bit less on him and a little bit more on Victor. So maybe about like 38 each. That'd be kind of cool. All right. So let's simulate the play-in. Here we go. Who we be taking on? It's going to be Sacramento. I think we should be able to beat them. But you never know with this game. So game 1, as I say that, we lose by 6. Can we win game 2? Win game 2. Can we win game 3? We lose game 3, so we're down 2-1. Are we going to go down 3-1? No, we're not. It's 2-2. It's 3-2, and we're going to go to a game 7. No, we're not. I actually said we were going to go to a game 7, and we didn't. What a surprise. So we're taking on Memphis, though. Memphis won the finals in 2022, which obviously is now, and that's not going to actually happen. But in this scenario, it does, especially since, I guess, there are no injuries. So game 1 here, we lose. Can we win game 2? We win game 2 to even it up. Let's go up 2-1. We're up 2-1. Nice 30-point win. They even up the series. It's 2-2. Best of 3 now. We're up 3-2, and we're going to go to a game 7. No, we're not. because I said it. So let's go. So are we going to be taking on Portland? Are we going to take on Pelicans? It's going to be 2K's favorite player, Zion Williamson. Okay, this should be fun. So game 1, Zion, Luka, Pelicans versus Mavericks. The battles of Victor Wembanyama. Game 1, they win by 40. Jeez. Okay. Game 2, they win. Are we going to go down 3-0? Yes, we are. And let's get swept. Yeah. Okay. So we got swept by the Pelicans. Got to the Western Conference Finals. Got swept by the Pelicans. All right. Okay, 2K. And the Pelicans win the finals. Zion Finals MVP. Not a surprise. All right, let's take a look at the playoff statistics, though. See how the team did. Luka really did his thing. I'm kind of curious to see how Victor did. 18.8 points, 9.2 rebounds, 2.4 assists. About around the same in the regular season. The efficiency was a little bit up and down, especially from 3. But all right, it wasn't brutal. It's a good start. It's a good start. He's going to improve. So he's going to improve. So I'm happy with that. All right, let's go to the second season. We're just going to pretty much bring back most of the same team, unless maybe the core is good. Wow. I simulated the draft, and okay, Bronny James in this draft class. So Bronny James is going to come to the team. All right, and we're going to, we'll sign Jalen Washington. Why not? So Bronny James is now somehow in this video. Yeah, I'm going to decline Davis Bertans. He's just making too much money. And Josh Green will give him the qualifier. Why not? And I think that's pretty much it. I mean, if there's anybody else that's free agents, yeah, I guess we could sign like a lot of these guys back if we can get them. So, I mean, I guess Davis Bertans on a minimum is not the worst thing in the world. But at $16 million, no thank you. So, yeah, we'll offer some guys and go from there. All right, so player progression. So this is going to be the team. So we still got Doncic, obviously. Still got Victor. Obviously, he's up to an 86. He's the focus of the video. We got Brunson still. Josh Green, re-signed him. Spencer Dinwiddie still on the team. Dorian Finney-Smith. We still got him. Still got Hardaway. We picked up Kendrick Williams. Why not? Torian Prince, same thing. Dwight Powell still here. Frank Ntilikina. We got Bronny James, which is interesting. Bertans got him back. Bullock. And then Jalen Washington we drafted. So a few other guys walked, but again, most of the core is here, so that's fine. All right, let's go to the start of the second season. So let's take a look at the coach game plan, see what we've got here. So Victor's been getting 32 minutes now, which is pretty cool. I guess Chris Finch is our coach now. Yeah, I don't really have the coaches. I didn't really sign them. Skip it. So yeah, again, all these videos, make sure to take them with a grain of salt. They're not gonna be realistic. I mean, I'm not doing too many moves, but yeah, they're not gonna obviously be realistic because again, Dallas doesn't have the 2023 pick, and they're not gonna win the #1 overall pick. So it's for me to trade it. Now, another thing I would want to mention, speaking of draft picks, for those that want to know, I am using Phil's draft class. Phil, I'm 2002, so. He's got some of the best draft classes. Him and CMTV plays. I usually use theirs, so I'm sure most of you guys do too. So yeah, this team, we're still gonna have Victor run as the second option with Luka. It's just gonna be like that for the majority of the video. I mean, unless I want to make him the #1 for the video's sake, but we'll see. We'll see maybe how he's doing in his 4th season if he's progressed enough to where I'm like, okay, hey, we can have him be the #1. But, yeah, we're just going to simulate. I imagine we'll be top seed, top 2, 3 seed in the West by the trade deadline. And we'll probably end up that way. And hopefully we get back to maybe we'll get to the conference finals and win this time. In typical 2K fashion, it just doesn't make any sense. We're the 10th seed. This team would not be a 10 seed. I don't know why we're 26 and 29, but okay. Makes a lot of sense, 2K. But let's take a look at the stats, see what's going on here. So, Luka's putting up nice numbers. So is Victor Wembanyama. He's averaging 20 and 10. So, some slight improvements. Efficiency from 3 is good. And the free throw is better. A little lower overall from the field, though. But, the defense is pretty solid, too. He's got a little bit more minutes. And, yeah, I think Luka just needs to pass the ball a little more. I mean, he's averaging almost 9 assists. But, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's hogging it. I mean, he's having a 50-40-90 season. So, I mean, I can't complain about that. 6 guys average double figures, which is pretty neat. Tim Hardaway, what is your shooting efficiency? Yikes. Okay. All right. So, yeah, we're 10th seed right now, which is a play-in team. I'm not liking our chances right now. Let's take a look at the coaching game plan. Just the minutes. So Victor's be getting 35. They want Spencer Dinwiddie playing power forward. Interesting. So we're going to go small. Very small. Wow. I mean, granted, Dorian Finney-Smith at 6'7". But at least he's, well, he's like a power forward, small forward. He's meant to, like, Spencer Dinwiddie's just a big point guard. I guess it's fine. I don't know. We'll let it happen. I mean, I'll let it happen. That's what the game wants to do. And I guess we have size in the backcourt with Luka. I mean, Brunson's not really that tall, but alright. It's going to be fun. This team's going to be fun. 35 minutes for Victor. Hopefully he can kind of help out Luka. And maybe we can get really hot in the second half of the season and bump ourselves up to the playoff picture, because it looks like maybe we're 5 games out from a 6th spot, so it's not impossible. MVP for Luka, 50, 40, 90, and DJ Wagner, Rookie of the Year, Ben Simmons, 6 Man of the Year, Jonathan Isaac, Most Improved, Shaden Sharp, Coach David Johnson Build, Secretary Naked Mac. Alright, cool. Don't really care. Take a look at the All-NBA teams. You guys can see, did we get Luka on any of these? Well, we got Luka on All-NBA first, obviously, when MVP. Did we get Victor, though? No, we didn't. He didn't get a defensive either. Well, we were the 10th seed. Pretty embarrassing. Thought this team would be a lot better. They weren't. 43 and 39. I mean, that's tough. It's a little tough, but, you know, did have a better second half of the season, like post All-Star break or near, like, the trade deadline, post-trade deadline. However, not good enough to make the playoffs, so we have to be in the play-in, which is not really what we wanted. The team kind of underperformed. Victor's efficiency from the field overall went down a little bit. 3 went up a little bit, and the free throws went up a little bit. And then stats went up a little bit as well. So he's improving. I mean, he's playing more minutes as well. So there's some improvement. You know, Luka obviously had a really good season. Jalen Brunson, Josh Green, Tim Hardaway Jr., Spencer Dinwiddie, they all average above 10 points a game. So 6 guys average double figures. Well, we're really going to need to play well in this play-in, otherwise we're screwed. So, coach game plan. Let's view it. 34 minutes for Victor. Can he lead us to the playoffs? Well, if we beat Memphis here, we go here, and best we can get is an 8 seed. So that would be playing against Minnesota. Alright, let's see if we can beat them. Sim through game. We win. Let's take a look at the box score, who did well. Luka, 29 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. Okay, Victor had a bad shooting time, but 7 block shots is pretty impressive. 14, 13, and 7 with 2 steals, 3 assists. That's nice to see. Also, Luka, 0 turnovers. The only guy that didn't turn the ball over, ironically. Alright. Can we beat the Spurs with Chet? Interesting. Can we do it? No, we can't. So we embarrass ourselves. And Chet had an amazing game. Other than the 4 turnovers, he was really good. Victor had 31-9. Nice. Except he had 6 turnovers. Luka did not do that great. Alright. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. So, didn't even make the playoffs. Somehow. Conference final. We went from not making the playoffs first season to losing in 7 the first round. Then we get to the conference finals, and then we don't make the play. We lose in the play-in. Okay. Pistons win the finals. Cade Cunningham finals MVP. Let's go to the next season, 3rd season of 4. The team player options. Victor obviously can accept him. Dorian Finney-Smith expects player option, and Jalen Washington sure will accept his as well. Qualifiers, who we got? Nobody. Why do I feel like Luke is a free agent? Is he a free agent? I don't think so. No, he's not. I think next season he will be. Alright, Tim Hardaway Jr. will bring him back for 2 seasons. Why not? Davis Bertans on a minimum. Sure. Frank Lee on a minimum. Sure. And Reggie Bullock on a minimum. After this, sure. Unless we want to announce the rights on him, doesn't really matter. Did we announce the rights on him? No, we didn't. Okay, minimum. Yeah, there we go. Alright. And we'll just fill out the rest of the team with, like, minimum guys. What's our how many people do we got? I'm just kind of curious to see what we have here. So 3 point guards, 3 shooting guards, So we need another small forward, another power forward. Okay, we could do that. So this is going to be the team. Victor's up to a 90. So that's pretty nice. Jalen Brunson is up to an 84. 83 for Josh Green. Luka's still at a 98. Then we got Dorian Finney-Smith, Spencer Dinwiddie, Hardaway Jr. We picked up Bruce Brown and Derek Jones Jr. Bronny James, who I don't even think played last season. We played a little bit. Very minimum amount. Maybe played a game or something. Maybe he'll get a little bit more. Maybe he'll crack the rotation and get a little bit more playing time this year. It's possible. He might get like 8 minutes. But we'll see. Bronny James could be the guy. The guy. Well, I don't know. He won't be the guy. Victor's going to be the guy with Luka. So let's go to our next season. All right. So 3 of 4. Here we go. About to start it. Victor's going to be getting 35 minutes this go around. Luka's getting 38. Starting rotation's pretty much the same as usual. The bench. Bronny's still not getting minutes. That's all right. He'll probably crack the rotation in his third and final season. Maybe he'll get some like PT. Who knows? But yeah, same everything. Nothing's changed. We're going to keep the team how it is. I don't know why, but I feel like this season we're going to make the postseason playoffs. It just seems, for some reason, that's the way the cookie's going to crumble in this video. So, all right. Let's simulate to the trade deadline. Once again, I'll show you guys the stats, see how Victor's doing, assess his talent, and assess the team in general. And we'll go from there. We are at the trade deadline, sitting as the 4th seed in the Western Conference, 35-20. Not too bad. We'll take it. Let's take a look at the stats, though. See how Victor's doing with his team. And, oh, yeah. This year, it's looking like there's something brewing here. So, Luka, his numbers are down. The scoring is now down from, well, it's been going down ever since that 2023 season. But nearly a triple-double on the season. And, some good efficiency. He's still playing really well. But, obviously, Victor is playing, having a career season. The numbers have gone up. So he's definitely getting more touches. And 26.4 points, 11.8 rebounds, 4.3 assists. He's got 3 blocks a game over steal. Efficiency went slightly up from last season as well, so that's nice to see. So, and the fouls are down as well. He's fouling a little less. So good job from Victor. And then Jalen Brunson is our 3rd leading scorer. Then we got Josh Green and then Tim Hardaway Jr. So 5 guys average over here. 2 guys averaging above 25 points a game. So a nice little dynamic duo between Doncic and Wembanyama. All right, let's go to the rotations. Check that out. For the rest of the season, this is going to be what's as follows. So it's going to be Luka getting 37 minutes. And how about Victor Wembanyama getting 39? Impressive. And very impressive indeed. And I'm liking the team. I think it's going to be good. We should be able to make the postseason playoffs. We're at the 4th seed right now. And hopefully this year we can actually make a nice run again. And who knows, maybe win it all. Well, how about this? It wasn't Luka. It was Victor winning the MVP. Victor Wembanyama wins MVP. Okay. Efficiency, very good. 45 from the field, almost 35.6 from 3, 75.6 from the line. Great defense. Put up about 27, 12, and 4.4 assists. I mean, that's awesome. Very good stuff from Victor. So he wins the MVP in his 3rd season. That's very impressive. Jerry Easter, Rookie of the Year. 6th Man of the Year, Jamal Murray on the Clippers. Defensive Player of the Year, Giannis on the Wizards. And then Victor Wembanyama also gets Most Improved. So not only did he win the MVP, he also won the MIP. That's impressive. Very good stuff there from Victor. And I would say he was definitely Most Improved for sure. So that's good to see from him. Chauncey Billups, Coach of the Year, and Logan McFadden, who is not our executive, but won the executive year. So good for him. All right. Well, obviously, Victor's going to get All-NBA first team. And look at that. Luka Doncic is there as well. Put up some nice numbers. Nothing to snuff at either. He was really good as well. All-NBA second and All-NBA third. I'm not going to have any Mavericks. Do we have any Victors here? How do we not have Victor Wembanyama? Oh, no, we do. All defensive second. Did he make it last season and I just missed it? No, we didn't. This is the first time he's made an all-defense. Okay, so second team all-defense for Victor. I'm kind of surprised. How did Anthony Davis do? I mean, this doesn't really look like all-defensive first team from these stats. I guess if we look at the advanced, maybe. Who knows? But I'm just going to say it outright. I think Victor got snubbed. All right. Whoa, where are we going? Let's take a look at the standings. 53 and 29, so not bad. Pretty good, but the Timberwolves are definitely the best team by a pretty wide margin. 8 games better. But here are the stats for everybody else. 5 guys average double figures. You know, just some counter stats. We'll have to pause and take a look. Not looking too hard in depth into it. But yeah, we already saw Victor's numbers. That's really what we need to see. And we're going to see how he's going to do in the playoffs. So he's going to be getting 38 minutes. Him and Luke are getting the bulk of the minutes. So those could be the rotations right there. All right, impressive stuff. Let's go to the playoff tree and see who we're taking on from the play-in. So if we simulate that, it's going to be the 7-seeded Rockets. So we're the 2 seed. Let's see if we can beat them. Game 1, we lose. Okay, can we win Game 2? Okay, win Game 2, even it up. Battle of Texas right here. It is a 3-1 lead, and we lose Game 5, and we win Game 6. All right, who are we taking on? It's going to be the Oklahoma City Thunder in the semifinals. So, can we beat them? Game 1. We get the victory by 13. Can we win Game 2? We win Game 2 by 47. Let's win Game 3. They win Game 3 by 43. Game 4, they win by 10, so it's 2-2. Best of 5. Big Game 5 win there, and let's win Game 6 and go to the Western Conference Finals once again to take on the Clippers with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yes, so that's the Pelicans didn't make the playoffs. Interesting. All right, so East, it's Washington, Indiana, and here it's Clippers and Mavericks. All right, so Game 1, let's beat the Clippers. 1-0. Can we go up 2-0? No, we can't. How about 2-1 us? Yes. How about 3-1 us? No. Best of 5 now. Best of 3 now. Game 5. Get the big Game 5 victory. Let's win in 6. And we've won in 6 in every series. Back in the finals. Well, not back in the finals. We're just in the finals. They're in the Wizards. Wait. Was Giannis on the Clippers or the Wizards? Someone was on the... Wait. Is he on the Wizards? He might be on the Wizards, actually. Yeah, he's on the Wizards, not the Clippers. I got that wrong. Who's on the Clippers then? Just the same team? Oh, no, Lonzo Ball, Donovan. No, Jamal Murray. Yeah, this is a completely different team. All right, well, we're in the finals, taking on the Wizards with Giannis. Game 1, they win by 1 point. Game 2, they win. Are we going to go down 3-0? Yep, and we're going to lose in 4. Yeah, we got swept. Okay. Yep. Giannis, Finals MVP on Washington. So let's take a look at the playoff stats, see how the team did. So yeah, Luka had a nice postseason. 51, 40. Oh yeah, he was very good. Victor was good too, though. Don't get me wrong. He was also good. Put up some good numbers, and yeah, they kind of carried the team. And Brunson, Hardaway Jr., I'm sure they had their moments. Dinwiddie, Josh Green, Bruce Brown was a nice pickup for us. But we've got one more season, so we did make the finals, but we got one more year. So let's see if we can actually win it in our 4th and final season of this. All right, so team player options. Both Bronny James and Victor Wembanyama will be accepted. So let's go to qualifiers. We've got Jalen Washington. We'll give him a contract. Why not? In terms of moratorium, who is a free agent? Oh, no. We still got Luka under contract. Nice. Okay, Jalen Brunson's a free agent. We're going to give him some money. Give him a contract. We'll give who else a contract? Spencer Dinwiddie. Sure. Why not? $7 million for 2 years. And then Dorian Finney-Smith. Why not? 2 years, $7 million. And then we'll also give Dwight Powell, Frank Ntilikina. Might as well. And kind of just go from there. We have to get some other guys to fill out the minimum spots. All right, so this is going to be the team. So Victor's up to a 93, so he's improving still. Awesome. Love to see it. We got Luka, obviously, still. Josh Green, Jalen Brunson. So we got Bruce Brown on the team. Dorian Finney-Smith. Kept Spencer Dinwiddie. Picked up Otto Porter. Picked up Grant Williams. Picked up Victor Oladipo. Picked up Tony Bradley. So got Bronny James. Grayson Allen picked him up. And then Ntilikina, Powell. Re-signed them. So I think we got better. I honestly think we improved. I think this team could actually maybe win the finals this upcoming season. Only way to finals to simulate, so let's get on to the 4th and final season. I'll show you guys the rotations, and we'll go from there. 4th and final season of this video. Let's take a look at the contracts and the game plan. So here we go. Doncic and Wembanyama are going to be getting the same amount of minutes. I'm going to try the following. Let's try the following. Luka is the second option, and Victor is the first. Let's try it. Let's try it. For the video's sake, we'll try it. All right. I think he's ready. So we'll go with it. Maybe we'll give Luka a little bit of rest in the regular season. He'll be a little more fresh in the playoffs. So each getting 38 minutes. So it's a little less minutes for him. But if he could also give some of the load to Victor, that might help us out come postseason time, playoff time. Anyways, we're gonna simulate. I think this team should be pretty good. Again, probably a top 3 seed around there. We'll probably end up as either being the 2 or 1 seed at the end of the year. But then the final is to simulate, so I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. We'll assess the team. We're at the trade deadline, and we are sitting at the 6th seed. A little bit underwhelming. 29-25, and we've lost 3 straight as well, so granted, we probably could be the 4th, but even then, that's still a bit underwhelming. I thought we'd be a little bit better, and it's been a little bit of a struggle. But however, we've got 2 guys averaging 30 points. That is unprecedented, if I've ever seen myself. And Luke is having some great efficiency numbers, and so is Victor. He's putting up 31.4 points, 12.5 rebounds, 4 assists, and obviously some great defensive numbers. And the efficiency has gone up. He's played a little less minutes, but that's not that big of a deal. That means he'll be a little bit fresher come the postseason or playoff time. I keep saying postseason, jeez. All right, Luka Doncic as well is doing really well. So we got 4 guys averaging double figures. The next highest scorer after Luka and Victor Wembanyama is Jalen Brunson. So it's pretty crazy. I guess we also lost Tim Hardaway. I actually just realized I didn't re-sign him. That's not that big of a deal, though. I don't think. And Bronny James is in the development league. That is, he's in the G League. Where's LeBron? LeBron was supposed to sign with us. LeBron was supposed to come to Dallas since we drafted him, but we didn't do that. Okay, so let me just take a look at the coaching game plan. So here it is. So Luka and Victor both getting 39 minutes for the rest of the season. Really, Victor we're worried about. And he's on fire, so he's been playing really well. And maybe you can win another MVP. That'd be kind of cool if we can go back-to-back. But I would like to win the NBA Finals. I think this team could do it, but if we're as a 6th seed, we're going to have to get really hot and try to get a home court advantage here, at least in the first round. I'd like that. All right, so Giannis ended up getting the MVP. This guy, Declan Duru, wins Rookie of the Year, 6th in the year, Alfred Sengun. Giannis most improved, Ousmane Dieng, and then Jarrett Jack, Coach of the Year. No idea who was coaching. And then Logan McFadden was the Executive of the Year. Probably the Timberwolves. I think they were the number 1 seed again. I don't know. We'll find out now. So Luka and Victor got all NBA first team. Luka put up some nice numbers. How did Victor do? 30.3 points, 12.8 rebounds, 4.1 assists, 1.4 steals, 2.9 blocks. Yeah, this is a dynamic duo right here. This is the next Shaq and Kobe. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what they would do the next, but they'd be pretty damn good. I'd say that, at least in terms of 2K. And depending on how Victor's going to actually be, we don't know yet. We can only make presumptions on its potential. And you did get all defensive second team, which is nice to see. And I think that would be it then for Mavericks. Yeah. So we ended up with the 5th seed taking on Minnesota. Actually, he probably coached either the Wizards or the Thunder. Yeah, the Wizards went 66-16. So we went 44-38, which isn't amazing, but we'll take it. 5th seed's not too bad. And there are your player stats right there. So we already saw Victor Wembanyama stats, and there's the rest of the team. You guys want to take a look. So in terms of our coaching game plan, here's what we're rocking with. So 42 minutes for Victor. Everyone's out of gas. Oh boy. Should we go 10-man rotation and get Victor Oladipo some PT? Maybe. That could be the move. That could honestly be the move. Chris Finch. We might do that. I don't know. We'll see. Let's simulate the play-in. So we'll be taking on Minnesota in the first round. Let's see. Game 1, how are we going to do? Game 1, we get the dub by 3. Can we win Game 2? We win Game 2 by 1. And we go up 3-0, and let's sweep them. Nice. All right. So we swept the Timberwolves, and we're taking on the 1 seed Thunder. That could be a tough matchup. Game 1, they win by 27 points. Game 2, they win, and they've won convincingly. We need to really win Game 3, which we do, by 20, and then we really need to win Game 4, which we do, by 7, and if we win Game 5, we don't. That would have been huge. Can we win Game 6 and force a Game 7? No. Okay. Well, that's how the video ends. So we could not win the finals. Pistons beat the Thunder. Cade Cunningham wins Finals MVP. Wow. That hurts. But it is what it is. I mean, that's what 2K thinks. I mean, for the most part, I didn't really touch anything. And that was kind of the objective, to be somewhat hands-off. So, I guess, I mean, this is only like 4 years worth of it. You know, but it is a pretty decent sample size. You know, it's definitely a contending team. Can get you to the finals. I think they could win it if they had the team. Obviously, they'd have different supporting cast pieces, but we can't predict which ones they would sign. Maybe they would get a third guy, like a third star. Who knows? But either way, let's go to the full screen close of this video. But yeah, so like I said before, you know, maybe they can get a third guy. But even then, these are all meant to be taken. This video is meant to be taken with a grain of salt. So, you know, we're not going to get Chet Holmgren. They're not going to get Chet Holmgren. It's impossible. We already know that because they went to the Western Conference Finals in 2022. So we had to start from there. And yeah, they don't have their pick in 2023. So really, they're not going to get him. But it's hypothetical to say they did. Yeah, I would see he could play something out like that, especially if Victor fulfills his potential. They'd be a pretty solid punch. They'd be a solid 1-2 punch. And, you know, the Mavericks do need a center. So I think the fit could work. And 2K seems to think so for the most part, too. We just, for some reason, going to get the job done. I didn't see the playoff stats. I'm not going to put it on the screen again. But in case you guys are curious, Victor did average 34.6 points, 11.6 rebounds, 5.1 assists. And, yeah, he put up some huge numbers. And Luka also put up 32.5 points. So, yeah, but just not enough help there. So, yeah, with that being said, guys, leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments below some more video to this. Share my social subscription close down below containing other NBA 2K22 MyNBA Rebuilding Challenge content. And check my channel for content with me, TJP. And with that being said, take care, enjoy the night, see you soon, and peace.